In this video, we share some of the work that Kaur Foundation does in the classroom. As part of their school curriculum, 6th grade social studies students have already seen the Cultural Safari DVD. Let's go inside the school and hear more from the students.
So we're here from the Kaur Foundation. We are here today to talk about Sikhism, which you already know. So write down one question per group about Sikhism or related to the cultural safari.
Okay,
Who knows how old Sikhism is?
600 years.
600 years. That's a tough one. Does anyone know where Sikhism comes from?
Punjab.
Okay, so Punjab is a region. So not everybody in Punjab is a Sikh. What do you think India and Punjab were like in 1469? The caste system, yeah. So Guru Nanak was the first leader or founder of the Sikh religion. We're gonna play a game. Y'all are gonna guess the turban. You're gonna see a picture of a turban, and if you think it's a Sikh turban, you're gonna raise your hands. If you think it's not a Sikh turban, don't raise your hand. If you're not sure, I don't know, like shrug your shoulder, put your arm in the. People wear turbans from in all different kinds of places, right? Not just in because of a religion. Sikhs, however, do wear it because of their religion. So even if it is really hot or you're at the beach, you will probably still see a Sikh man wearing a turban or at least a burqa. So it's a regional type of thing. Normally, besides in Sikhism, I don't know of any other religion that requires a physical identity that is a turban. A turban is very sacred.
How long is your hair?
Why do Sikhs never cut their hair?
When we were given that identity, part of that was the long hair.
Why don't boys cut their hair?
That's a common misconception. Nobody cuts their hair, men and women. So, what is culture?
Culture is your beliefs in the religion you practice.
And there's several characteristics to culture.
Culture is not only religion, but religion does have potentially a culture attached to it.
As a woman, to see myself reflected in the beliefs that I have. Right? My presence is acknowledged, right? Like I'm not erased from the history of the religion, nor am I erased from the practice of the religion. So whatever's happening in the Gurdwara, a Sikh woman can participate just as much as a Sikh man can participate. Why I sort of wear a patka, because I do think it's important to stand out. There's a reason that we do stand out, which is that we stand up.
So Guru Nanak was the first leader or founder of the Sikh religion. We're all people. There's no reason that we can't interact with each other on an equal basis. We have social equality, of this idea that men and women should be able to be treated equally.
Are the names of like people always from like the religion, or are they like general names too? Like,
we're gonna have all women have the name Kaur, and all men have the name Singh. So by taking away the last names, they're taking away the caste.
There is a tradition that on the day the child is born, they'll take that first letter and give the child a name beginning with that letter.
which gods do you worship?
Which gods do we worship? We believe in God as a universal entity, a universal being.
Do you guys have a holy book, and if so, what is it called?
So the holy book is called the Guru Granth Sahib. It's about 1,300 pages long, and it is written in 22 different languages. But the language that the Guru Granth Sahib is written in, the written script, is different. It's called Gurmukhi.
Does the bracelet get bothersome?
No, it doesn't. You can use it. I mean, it's not heavy or anything. It's very light.
What age do you get the bracelets?
Usually when you're born, you get like a little one, and then as you grow, you get bigger ones. But you just don't take it off. If you don't like to talk to you, go for it. Hey, turn around.
Are there any significant holidays like in your culture?
Then we have the 10th leader, the 10th guru. So he formed an identity, the identity of the Sikhs. So in the video it said, so it mentioned Vaisakhi, which is the celebration of the anniversary of the day when our 10th leader gave us that identity, the turban and the name and the 5Ks.
Do you remember the piece you did like what?
Nothing that stood out.
Watching the video, like they took off their shoes and like sat down on like the floor and like they gave each other like trays and like ate like food then.
So the meal is called langar. Back in the day, it was a very big deal for people to be able to go in at any time and get food, right? So it served those in need, but it also was a tool for equality.
The langar is done as a way to not only bring a community together, but it's also a way the Sikhs serve their community. That service piece is very central to the Sikh religion. There are groups of Sikhs that have actually set up disaster relief, and they went to help New Orleans and Louisiana after Hurricane Katrina. They went to Haiti after the big earthquake there, and they basically set up langar for 5,000 people.
Who prepares the
So people volunteer.
How has that changed your feelings about seeing somebody in a turban? There was that quality of unknown, and now you understand that quality a lot better, don't you think? I think this is one of the purposes for these people to come here today, because I think in the past you guys have run into negative. Yeah, and they spent this whole day so you can understand that that's not a negative thing to see somebody who's dressed differently, whether it's a turban or anything else, right? When you first watched the video yesterday and you saw the turban and the hair, a lot of what you expressed was, wow, that's weird. If we talked about culture more, would we see things less weird? The more we talk about it, the more we're not all expected to be one thing. The more we talk about it, the more normal it is to be everything.